Let's give us a couple of seconds, y'all. Everybody's getting settled in. Welcome to another edition of Shop Culture, Tuesday night, 8 p.m. And I think well, y'all see what's going on. We getting it right for y'all.
Let me get these.
Hold tight.
Let's get this.
Yeah. Mics are hot. Go ahead.
What is up, y'all? Welcome. Another edition. Shop Culture. SK. Every Tuesday. Or every other Tuesday. Yeah, 8-ish. Oh, man. It's a beautiful day. Joined by the doc.
What's up, everybody? How you doing with this beautiful weather? Hope you're staying hydrated. We got a good one for you tonight. We want to hear your opinions, so drop them in the comments.
Then we got Miss T. Miss T in the building. Daisy Dukes. Come on. She said, I'm gonna wear.
These are not Daisy Dukes.
Those are Daisy Dukes.
No. I have Daisy Dukes, and these are not them.
Those are Daisies.
No. Hello, everybody. Hope you had a good weekend. Again, stay hydrated. Drink your water.
Drinking water is a must.
Yes, definitely.
We got a producer over there, Nick Jones. I'm gonna keep it right here. How was your weekend, Doc?
Weekend was good, man. I guess y'all see took a little hiatus from last week. It was Memorial Day weekend. Mm-hmm. Had a good time. Went up on the peninsula. We had an Airbnb with some friends on the water. Had a wonderful weekend, man. I really needed that. It was nice.
And then T was in, where were you at? Australia, Fiji? Where were you at?
So I flew to Fiji with a friend of mine. We've been friends for 46 years. And we spent a couple of days in Fiji. We flew to Brisbane for a couple of days to see another friend. And then back to Fiji. And it was amazing. I mean, Fiji and Australia were just amazing. Going back, definitely.
Oh, huh? Well, I'm not going to say nothing after that. Yeah, so, yeah, man, like I said, past weekend just wasn't relaxed. I had a shout out to my brother. He was in town. And so
You got a brother?
I got I got a
Okay.
brother, half brother. Well, I count as brother, so brother. Is half brother a brother, or you guys count?
That's a brother.
That's what I say.
Right,
That's why I just say
I
brother.
don't say halves and
I don't either.
brothers and sisters.
Sometimes I say that because some people like, well, so that's why I. But yeah,
It's not their business.
no, I guess you're right. Damn it. So yeah,
I'm a white sister.
okay. My brother's black. Not that it would matter. Black one, whatever. So yeah, so he came up and getting some family stuff in order. So yeah, that was my weekend. That's about it, man.
You do anything Memorial Day? Beef track meet? Anything like that?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. That was dope. So
How do you do?
Come on.
State championship.
What?
Yeah, they won the state championship 4x100. I think I've been saying that. Man, I've been posting that a little bit. I'm so happy. Yeah, it was dope.
Nice.
Congrats.
Yeah, man, I feel like I'm running. So he did pretty good. State championship in that, and he came in 6th place in the 100. And yeah, man, he had a really interesting year. Like I said, it started off slow, and he just came on. Now he's all about track. So, like I always tell him, it's always about balance, though. You got to have balance.
Right.
You got to take the wins and the losses, and you have to learn from them and
absolutely
keep striving. So it is cool though when you see your children. There's my brother right there, Dwight. It's my brother. How you doing, bro? It was good having you in town. It's always good when your kids
Do well.
Man, it feels good, man. And you see the maturity and maturing and everything else. So
does it make you feel old, like you're getting old faster?
I can still beat them. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to see that.
I want to see this.
I'd have to see that. I don't believe it.
Yeah, okay. We did a 50-yard dash. I could get him.
You can get him in the 50.
I can get him in the 50.
I don't believe it.
I think.
I don't believe it.
You
I
don't
have
think
to
so?
see it. No.
T, who will you take? Lil B or me? 50 yards.
Lil B.
Really?
You're back.
Ankles, back, age.
We're not getting any younger.
Lil B got the advantage.
He has youth and health.
Right.
I don't know, man. I'm going to take him on. We're going to do this. We're going to settle it. So.
I got Epsom salt for you.
Who y'all take? Oh.
This weekend? I'm in.
Oh, KB?
We're talking about a group was going.
From the group?
I think, yeah, if you can group, yes.
Yeah. How come me and Doc and nigga just learning about this? We should have been the main one.
Right. I didn't hear
KB, he just skipped us over to say T.
Right.
Yeah, I'm leaving Sunday, so.
Damn, that's how we doing it?
What are we talking about? Saturday
night. How you thinking about it?
Yeah. I am.
I'll make sure I pack my suitcase. It's all good to go. So I'll go from the club to the airport.
Yeah,
right across the street.
Hey man, you should get a room at the DoubleTree.
Because I have to be. My plane leaves at 6.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You get a room. You right there.
That's true.
Get it popping.
Maybe.
All right, y'all. After party in Tamer's room.
No.
Just bring some drinks. I got the Bluetooth.
Oh.
Let's get it popping.
That's not what we said.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, maybe next few months. I got a lot going, but yeah, I'll be there in spirit. So yeah, okay, definitely.
Well, I'll be there.
Oh, we. All right, so KB.
Me spirit will travel.
So y'all heard it. So Maxie's this Saturday. That's where it's at. All right, man. Let's get to it. There's a lot of good topics, man. Group was popping, man.
Oh yeah.
Group was popping. Let's see. Would you move in with your partner or let your partner move in with you? What bills would you or they be required to pay?
Why do you have to narrow it down to you're paying this, I'm paying that?
Depends on the relationship.
Right.
And who makes how much money?
There you go.
Depends on income.
Yeah, you can't expect.
That's how you.
I think it depends on income.
That's how y'all doing it.
Okay, let's suppose she makes.
Oh,
Okay, let's suppose she makes 3 times as much as him.
okay.
Like, I wouldn't expect a man who makes a third of what I make to pay as much as I do. That's just not realistic to me.
You think a woman? You tell a man that?
I would.
Very few. Very few.
If you're in a relationship with somebody and you care about each other and the other person's well-being, and you're upfront and honest about finances and expenses and all that, why would you want the person that you say you care about to have a financial hardship?
Right. And does it make a difference? And will most of you women, I want to hear in the comments, will you get involved with the man that makes a third of what you make? A third or half of what you make?
And I don't blame them.
Why? You wouldn't get involved with a woman that makes a third?
That was just for an instance. I'm not saying literally like a third, whatever. But if someone makes significantly less than me, I don't expect them to pay as much.
And I don't think a relationship should be based on how much someone makes or doesn't make.
I didn't say it's based on that.
No, I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm directing that towards Barry because he said he wouldn't get in a relationship with someone who makes substantially less.
No.
Why should that make a difference?
At this age, there's a lot of things that. Oh.
Boom.
You want to just hold it? Can you just hold it? Can you just hold the mic? You can just hold the mic.
I'll just get in like this.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Then you can go. Oh, I like this better. What was the you said? Yeah, okay. No, I wouldn't be with somebody that made substantially less than me.
Why? If you can comfortably,
not at this age.
If you can comfortably take care of you and someone else, and they didn't even have to work, why would it make a difference if they are working or have their own business if they make substantially less than you? Why would it make a difference?
Because I'm at the age where I'm looking in the future for the future.
Okay.
I want to be able to do certain things.
Okay.
And that requires a certain amount of money. And I don't foresee me making a substantial amount of money and sharing that with somebody else.
So you just don't share.
You can call it sharing, you can call it whatever. I want somebody who's at a certain level and be able to contribute just like I'm expected to contribute to the household.
Well, sure, they'll contribute to the household. Maybe not as much, but is that really a deal breaker?
Absolutely. I'm with all you women out there. Be honest, because I agree with y'all. Yes, it is a deal breaker. And you can call it and say what you want. And I hear T, but a lot of women don't think like how T was saying.
No.
T, no.
You know I'm different.
Yeah, well.
You know.
Yeah. And I think even in a minute, T would get sick of that.
Well,
the first fight, or maybe the second fight, that would be brought up.
No. That's dirty. That'd be dirty.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing though. Would I date someone who is a third of me?
Okay, but then there you go. I mean,
the thing is, like I said, if there's a big disparity in our income, if I make a lot more than he does, then I don't think he should be paying as much as I am for the household. You know, my ex-husband, for example, he didn't make as much as I did.
Okay.
And so I paid the mortgage, I paid a lot of things I paid, and he paid what he could, commensurate with what he made, basically. And I helped him make more money. Actually, he started making more money. As he made more money, he paid more. So you can always help that person come up.
But in a perfect scenario, yes.
In a perfect world, yeah.
That it's not like that. Even we go on gender, on the aspect of gender, most men are required or feel like they have to be the breadwinner and provide and pay most of the bills in the household.
And you don't feel that way?
I do. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with that.
So then what difference does it make if she makes substantially less?
Because we're talking about in terms of overall, like I said, in terms of retirement and those things of that sort, it has to be a certain amount pulled together that in order for us to be comfortable, we have to be able to make. and equal effort over time, contribution will increase. Put all in one pot. You're a team,
Right.
and that's how I see it too. But I think the question was if they made significantly less than you. It's what you proposed, and I'm saying no. That's a deal.
Right. But if they make substantially less than you, put it all in the same pot, and let's work with this. This is what we make.
What's up, man? How you doing?
So you make 175 a year. She makes 75. That's 250 together. Okay. Two people can live comfortably. You manage that properly. You can live comfortably. It doesn't matter who brings what.
To you, and that works for you.
Okay,
that doesn't work for me though. I'm just saying that probably, okay. And KB is right. In a committed relationship, y'all share everything. And I don't have, that's how I see it. I see you should be able to share everything when you're in a relationship. I think we were talking about if it's a significant less.
Right, in a relationship.
Hold on. So here's the thing though. Someone could make a lot less, however, be good with money management,
right,
and good with decision making. Someone could make a lot more. Is that a mosquito? Could you kill that? Kill that. I'm about to get attacked here. But someone could make a lot more than you, or the same amount as you, and have really bad
money management
skills. I can't talk today. So it's more to me about how they manage their money, because they could not have a huge income, but they could still have something and still be saving for retirement and
Absolutely.
things like that.
I agree with that.
So for me, it's more about decision making.
Okay.
Now, if they're working minimum wage, that's nothing to even work with. And at my age, you should be above that.
And that's what I'm saying.
At my age,
you're looking for something a little bit more.
Right. At my age, I'm looking definitely above minimum wage.
Now, if I was younger, or a different phase of my life, that probably wouldn't be the number one, or number two. It probably wouldn't even be a priority, because I've dated women that, But at this age, you got to look at those things. You have to be honest and look at those. You have to look at finances. You just do. There's no way around it. So for us saying, well, they can make, $30,000, and yes, we're in a committed relationship, and we can all share it and kumbaya, and but that's just not how it works.
But it can.
Hold on, but the post itself doesn't actually talk about. About who makes about making significantly more or less. It just says if you're moving in together, are you sharing expenses? And that's all it really talks about. Yeah. And so
the doc was asking me that.
Right. So my thing is, if you're sharing expenses, it should be in line with income and who makes more and who makes less.
It can.
Right. And you have a conversation about it. How much expendable cash do you need on a monthly basis, and you base that amount on those bills. I mean, you pay this, you pay that, you buy some food, I got everything else.
Okay. I mean, every household is divvied up differently. So if that works for you, yeah.
Right.
Some people would be like, hey, we're going to split the rent, the mortgage, and figure out the rest, or I get the water, you get the electricity, or whatever the case might be, the insurances or cell phone bills. There's a lot of bills that goes into a household.
Right.
So however you decide that what works for you, that's fine.
Right. So what's wrong? I mean, if you're in a committed relationship looking towards a future, you put it all in one pot. You set a budget, you pay your bills, you put this much in savings afterwards, and after all that's done, we have this to play with,
Okay, I got a question for you. Okay, KB said that's why adult relationship ain't working. We put too much pressure and emphasis on an individual to be this and that. I get it, have standards, but not extreme standards to make a person feel uncomfortable. I somewhat agree with that. But again, it should be up to the person and what you're looking for. In that relationship, every relationship is different, and it should be different. There's some people that finances are not everything, or it's not important. There's some people like that.
Finances are a tool. You shouldn't base your relationship on finances. I mean, you
will when those bills don't get paid, though.
No, but we're talking about managing your money, paying the bills. And I think what it is, what I'm hearing from you, Barry, is
Oh, damn.
you're not willing to
Damn.
sacrifice because you make more and this person makes
I'm
less.
not saying.
Because you would be sacrificing some of your funds to create a better life.
I don't believe
for
I said that, Doc.
the two. This is what I'm saying. Am
Oh,
I wrong?
But you said that.
This is what I'm hearing.
I don't know how
You said share.
Huh?
You said share.
I did say share.
You said you don't want to share.
No,
That's what you said.
Doc, I think we need to do a little
Yeah, I said, so you don't want to share. You said, no, you don't want to share.
No, wait, hold on. What I said was the first question you asked is about significant less than.
Right.
Am I right about that?
Yes.
You said significant. I
Right.
said no. I stand by that. I said no. Right. Now, when you get in the household, obviously you're going to share. There's going to be things in the household you share. I have no problem sharing. But we have to get either to that phase, and money management is important to me, and I hope it'll be important to her. So therefore, yes, that's something that's important. So it would be, but I do know you have to share.
Right.
So I have no problem with that.
Okay, so then why does it make a difference what they make? If you put it in a pot and you sit down, you have a discussion, this is what we have to work with, and have a discussion on how we're going to manage it.
You can have those.
It doesn't matter then, but you don't have to say, well, I'm putting in this much and you're only putting in this much. That conversation should never even come up. This is what we
in a perfect scenario, and that doesn't usually happen in a perfect. That doesn't happen in what I call the real world, though. People do look at that, right? If you make more, make less. I mean, that's how we.
Okay.
That's how we measure.
Let's
that's
say
how we measure either individual success or household success. We measure it by income.
But once you're in a household, you should treat that as one income. This is what us. Because if you say, I'm going to go on a trip, I want to go to the Maldives and I want to spend this much time, blah, 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 blah. Are you going to expect that person to pay half? Or are you going to budget that out of the one pot of finances that you have and manage it so that both of you can go on that trip and feel comfortable?
Or you can have the third aspect of it is that you have a vacation fund that you guys both contribute to.
Okay. So equally?
I don't know if it's equal. Sometimes it's equal, sometimes it's not. It just depends on what what's the goal? What's the end game looking like?
Okay.
What's the ability? What's the ability to contribute to it?
Right.
But see, this is what I want to call T out. So we see where T went. So if you're with a man that can't go to the place that you just came from, would you have an issue with that?
Yes.
Okay, then. So money is.
Remember, I told you. Money management is important because by the time someone is my age, they should have something.
Okay.
And be able to do things. Because if not, what kind of decisions have you been making all of your life? So, but part of it is, where are you in life anyway?
Yeah.
Like if I'm with somebody and we make around the same amount of money, I make a little more, he makes a little more, whichever, then yeah, let's split it equally. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. But you do, but see how that's
good comment.
What?
You also have to take into consideration their income potential, and you may have to adjust your expectations.
Depending on age.
Age, it depends on if you want to. If that's what you, again, it's what's important to you and what's important to your lifestyle that you want to achieve or live. And yeah, so I just think that it's a conversation that needs to be had, and it's a good conversation to have. And I don't think there's any wrong way of going about it. It just almost seems like when somebody's too honest with that, we get upset and we kind of just like, well, why? And we make them out to be a bad person because it's important to them.
But every relationship is different, so it's not going to work the same way for every single relationship anyway.
Right. So say someone, back to the topic,
I'm comfortable. Okay.
We're moving in together.
Okay.
So we're moving in together. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you think it's good to find out, well, what are your monthly expenses now? And just take that number and contribute it to our household. And and not say, okay, well, now things cost more here, so you got to pay more. So a person should be able to come in at their level, I think. If they're coming to move in, what are your monthly expenses? Okay, contribute that here. And then we are going to share this because that's going to help us.
Should I have the right to be like, nah, that ain't gonna work?
That's your choice. Then y'all ain't moving in together.
Okay, and
But at this point, we've already decided we're moving in together, right?
Yeah, but I can change my mind if it's not going to be enough to. If I can live better by myself, why am I going to add another expense?
So you think?
Relationship, I might.
But how would it be an expense?
His scenario versus your scenario are very different.
How would it be an expense to you if they're coming in contributing what they were contributing to their household outside of you?
But what I'm saying is your household expense just got more though.
How? What, your light bill went up $10? Your water bill went up $20?
Everything goes up when you add somebody to your household, right? Unless you outright either own the house.
Okay, but they are bringing income. They are contributing.
But you just said they're not bringing it.
They're contributing.
They're bringing in what they paid,
right,
or spent beforehand,
right.
And that could be a lot less. Let's say my mortgage is $4,000.
Okay, right? And say their rent is $1,200. Their bills add up to $1,500. They come in and they contribute that $1,500. How does that take away from you?
It's not adding. What is it?
It does.
What is that adding?
It does.
Would you be all right with that? Let's ask a woman, T. Because T even start rolling her eyes.
And it's different. Women have different standards.
She start rolling her eyes. She's like,
I can see what Doc is saying. I can see what Doc is saying because that means you're spending $1,500 less than you were, so you can a little bit in that way. But like I said, it all depends.
Saves really money though. With it you think you do.
I know.
Yeah, thank you. You never
in the real world, right?
Yeah, you never save.
I mean, everyone's different. It's like Doc's scenario is going to work for some people, right? It's not going to work for other people. So some people are going to say like, okay, some people are going to say we need to split this in half regardless. Some people are going to say, let's look at how much you make versus how much I make. And so there's no, cookie cutter solution to this. Agreed?
Right. You have to do on case by case basis.
Oh, she said, this cracks me up. Why does someone expect to be taken care of, especially women? Take care of yourself. The man is to enhance you.
Exactly. Which is why I say, and I tell young men, find a woman that can take care of herself.
Wait, hold on here.
And then take care of her. Yeah.
I thought when I said
I always find a woman that can take care of herself and then take care of her.
But I think I've been saying, yeah. You act like I was wrong with saying what I was saying. What? It sounds like you basically. Okay, hold on.
But she may be taking care of herself and not having the monthly expenses that you do.
And listen, every situation is different,
right?
To me, it's not a black and white. It's different. It's gray, shades of gray in between that, right? So every situation is different.
Yeah,
and you never know. Like they say, that lady might be an excellent cook, great massage. She can do a lot of other things,
right?
That can make up,
that bring value.
And I'm like, well, I see that value,
right?
Like KB says, what do you bring to the table?
That part.
Let me put a ring on. Close. So you're right. Yeah. So either or. The statement either or. Okay, the statement stands. Then you guys are chiming in. Damn. Hey, real quickly, if you're going on vacation, because I put this up, and then we're gonna go into the next one. What about that pre-check? You guys see that when I said about that pre-check?
Yeah, I saw that.
What do y'all think? Real quick.
What was it again?
If I have pre-check and she doesn't have pre-check, I'm gonna wait in the line with her because I want to share every experience of that trip with her.
Doc really he's trying to buddy y'all up.
No, I'm serious. I mean, so why go through pre-check and sit on the side and look at my phone and wait on this person to come through the line? Now you waited too long. Damn, what took so long?
I got bad feet, bad knees, like T said earlier.
Well, you need the wheelchair escort then.
like T said earlier. Get the pre-check, y'all.
Yeah, I have pre-check. And the friend that I traveled with last time to Fiji, she didn't have pre-check. So I was waiting in line with her, and she's like, "No, just go through pre-check. It's okay." I'm like, "No, I'll wait with you." I mean,
You know you're a man.
Well, we were no, I wasn't. We were traveling together. I didn't.
Yeah, you're in line. You're chopping it up. That's part of the experience.
By myself, though, I'm using my
Christine
pre-check.
said, if you book the ticket or on the same reservation, you can both go. Yes, but there are instances even they do check both parties.
Well, if they don't have pre-check, send them right over to that Clear booth.
Yes.
And Clear will get them right to the front of the line.
Clear's $200.
No, Clear. No, I ain't never paid a dime on Clear.
They got the free trial.
Yeah.
You don't have the free trial.
That's what I'm saying. The free trial.
I've already used the free trial because most people.
Well, then you make substantially more, so you can afford to pay for the Clear.
Man, they be getting you too at the end of that trial. You don't remember. I didn't remember.
Better put it on your phone.
I ain't lying. So what were you guys doing that pre-check? You guys would wait, like T said, Doc said, or y'all would keep it real and be like, man,
deuces. I'm going to pre-check.
Deuces.
I'll be at the bar. I'll order you a drink.
That's okay. Clear is free. Okay, yeah. Christine, tell them. Yes. Oh man. Okay, so guys, I think you guys are chiming in about the budget, the household budget when y'all move in together. Right. But I will say that is a serious discussion. I'll see you on the other side.
Order me a drink. Go to the bar. Order me a drink.
Christine, I like you. Chris is keeping it 100.
I'm waiting in line though. I wouldn't be mad at somebody.
Hold on. Are you looking at that person sideways though? Let's say it's your first trip together. Your first trip together, you guys, do you kind of look at like, damn, you don't get no free check? You don't get no damn free check? Are you kind of looking at no? Okay.
No.
All right. I'm just wondering.
But if you're planning that trip, you have that discussion beforehand. You don't just get to the airport and find out one has pre-check and the other one doesn't.
You would think, yeah. Again, we're going on your communication. A lot of times, sometimes people get caught up and they're not even discussing all that. They're happy. They're going down to Vegas for a weekend. Man, you're not even thinking about it. The details.
Right.
Sometimes the details are left out.
Right. I'm a detail person, though.
That's good.
Yeah.
I would like to think I am, but shoot, you start thinking about other things. You think about her in that bathing suit and, what you about to do down in Vegas and that,
Right, but.
You about to go see Usher. You're not thinking about.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because sometimes you do get a signed pre-check when you get your boarding pass.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody doesn't get it, so you can't hold that against a person. I got pre-check. Ha, see you. I'll be at the bar on my second old fashioned.
Yeah, but we do got some bougie people out there. They got to get all loud. Oh, you don't have pre-check,
Right. Well, I mean, there ain't nothing against them.
No, it shouldn't be.
Right.
We're just saying because we're cool. We all cool up here, individuals, so we don't hold that against anybody.
But me, I'd wait in line with them. I mean, I'm not going to do anything. I mean, wait. Either I'm going to wait in line with them or I'm going to wait in line on the other side of the TSA for them.
Right.
So.
But how are you with like passports? Do you look sideways at the people that don't have passports, or you when it comes to traveling? T?
No.
I'm always surprised when someone doesn't have a passport.
Here we go.
I get surprised. I mean, I shouldn't be because not all people travel. But when you do something, you can't imagine someone not doing that. You know what I mean?
No.
It's like when you travel, you can't imagine someone not traveling. It's just second nature to travel. You just don't think some people don't travel.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people never left their homes.
The country though. Passports are different.
And there's a lot of people that have never been outside their birth state.
That's true too.
I've met a few.
Yeah.
I've met a few, and it always surprises me. And I'm like, you haven't? Why not?
See, that's a kind of a bougie response.
It surprise me. Okay. So like my kids,
yeah,
they're
a little bit.
My son,
yeah.
My son.
You've never been out of the state.
Was when he was 2. My kids were 2, 6, and 10. Went to Hungary for 3 weeks to visit some friends. Okay. So my kids have had passports since they were, 2, 6, and 10. Well, Zico since she was an infant because she was born in Japan, and so I'm just so used to always having a passport.
30% of Americans. Only 30% of Americans have passports. You guys know that. 30% of Americans have passports. So there's quite a few that don't. It's not like European countries where a lot of Europeans they have passports. Other countries, people have passports.
Right,
We don't.
because a lot of the other countries are really small.
Really small, close by.
Yeah.
So you got to think about that. Oh, all right, bro.
What do you say?
Bro said when he came up and visited, he said, I did recheck. Okay, I know you did. That's why. Yeah, you got in and out, bro. So, anyways,
And if you don't travel abroad, there's a lot to travel in the United States. Like,
absolutely.
how many states how many states have you guys been to?
I've been to quite a few.
A lot.
Yeah, I've been to quite a few.
A lot.
Have you ever counted them and actually did the count?
No.
No.
I think I would just down and figure it out. I've been to quite a few.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about not like a layover. I'm talking about actually been there, spent the night, spent time.
No, okay. We count spending the night, right?
Right, not traveling
not
through.
Not like traveling through, not like a
Not going to the
layover.
airport.
Actually, you left the airport.
Yeah.
You spent
Okay,
the night there, had a meal or two.
You
Right.
spent the night.
Or even if you're on a road
Do we
trip.
count
and
if you had sex in this?
No,
state?
you
So
don't have to.
if you had sex, that we count. That's no.
No, you don't. That doesn't have to be the
Not as
determining
layover.
factor.
Not a layover.
I mean,
Not a layover. If you didn't leave the airport, no.
you don't even have to
See, got
stay.
happy when I said
Even
that.
if you-
sex, yeah.
Even if you drove through and spent a day and looked at some sites, had a couple meals, moved on, now, you've been to that state.
Okay, so are we saying? Okay, so you have to, in order to count this, you actually have to spend the night.
Right.
I wouldn't say spend the night. I would, say
have to
spend
have
a day.
sex.
I mean, just didn't leave the airport to me.
Right. You could be driving. You could be driving
True.
3,000 miles and you stop for a day here, stop for a day
This is a
there.
good one. How many states have you had sex in?
Can you? How many? Did you count? Do you actually count?
Only one for me.
Oh, get out of here, man.
One. Seriously?
Just one state, huh? Okay.
Yes, guys. How many have you guys had? I don't know. I'm sex on my brain right now. Sorry. All right, man.
I never really looked at it like that.
I never thought about
To make it count.
Yeah.
But I did count my states. I've been to 42 states.
Damn. Yeah, that's a lot, bro.
It is.
How many countries though?
Oh God.
Ooh. A few.
If you were in the
Quite a
military,
few.
yeah, because you
Yeah.
traveled.
I've been to quite a few countries.
I've been to a few.
Yeah. You've been to more than a few.
I've been to a number of foreign
You've been to 9. I counted them for you.
I'll count one day.
You count one day. All right. Let's get to the second topic. Sorry.
What's the basis for this? Was this a video?
It was a video, but I just thought, I mean, you look at that, I think that says a lot, though. The one thing that we forget is that the better we are as women, the better men can be as men.
I don't understand the reason. What does she mean?
Personalize it, though.
Yeah.
Disagree, agree, no, yes, maybe.
The better that the woman in a man's life. Can you put that back up?
It's right there. The better we are as women, the better men can be as men.
I don't totally agree with that.
Don't understand.
I think it has to be more personalized to.
So then, like what, like personalized, like
Because
how?
a woman can come in your life and make you want to be a better man.
Absolutely.
But just women doing better in general can't make men in general do better.
But it's almost like what you said. If a woman is able to take care of herself,
Right.
so there are merits to what she said there, because being self-sufficient for me, I mean that's a woman being.
That makes them more attractive
Yep.
to a man.
Makes
Does
sense.
The better we are for ourselves, the better we become for each other. Okay,
absolutely.
Christine, I agree with
I
that.
totally agree with that.
Yes.
And that's on
Yes.
a personal basis when you're in each other's lives.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so is that the context she was saying?
I'm just
that
saying.
in?
I'm just guessing that was it. I was kind of going back and forth with that because I could see a certain point to it, but I'm more in line with what Christine said. The better we are for ourselves,
the better we become for each other, right, and make each other better persons. I agree with that. That's
are we really working? And I guess that goes into the next one. Are we doing enough on working on ourselves so that we are ready to either be in a relationship or when that right person comes, you're ready. You don't have to get ready, but you're already ready. You know, I think a lot of times it just seems like people are always trying to get ready.
Well, it depends on the situation because you may come into a situation that you're not ready for when you think you're ready. Or a situation that you just don't want to deal with, or I'm not ready for that, I can't handle that, or too much of a challenge for me, or you're just not ready.
Yes. But again, I mean, I just think a lot of times, sometimes we don't do a lot of, self-care, self-discovery. And like Doc said, if you're maybe, that person is not right for you, and you have to be honest with that. It's no shame in saying that, hey, this is not the right fit. Or maybe that person's too advanced, or
Too advanced in life.
In life, and in life.
Intelligence, or what do you say?
Just different places.
Yeah.
I think that's advanced because, sometimes people are, I've dealt with women sometimes that they're on a different mental capacity than playing. Yeah.
Then you're willing to deal with. So you just said, I'm not willing to deal with that.
I give up.
That's okay.
I'm not ready.
I give up.
I'm not ready.
No, I give up.
Because you wasn't ready.
I give up.
He wasn't ready.
Seems like it. Oh, I agree. Women were put here to support men. The stronger, better we are for ourselves, the more we can empower the men in our life.
I gotta see who that is.
That could be raising sons, talking to our brothers, fathers, uncles, or in romantic relationships. Ooh, bars.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this? Who this is? Goodness, who this is? T. Talk to this one. True, not true.
Support each other. You know how I am. You already know.
Yes,
I'm very much on support each other. I mean, men are here to support the people in their lives. Women are here to support the people in their lives. And if you're supporting each other, things should work out. If you're on the same plane, having conversations, communicating. That thing.
Out of that comment is the man is a strong backbone support.
I know you did.
Pillar,
I know.
and
I know.
you support him. You be a support system for him. That's what I saw. Support system. That's what I got out of it.
Well, I think it was more to it than just the support system in that particular comment.
Like,
I know. Transformer.
That was Katrina.
Katrina. Yeah, good post, Katrina. Really good post. I think that goes more if you believe in a religious aspect of why women are here.
right, which I don't.
And so if you don't believe in that, like T said, she doesn't, how important is it to be supportive of the man?
Supporting each other to me is important.
Oh, okay.
If I'm supporting him and he's not supporting me, then we're not going to work out. If he's supporting me, I'm not supporting him, it's not going to work out. We've got to support each other and be there for each other. It should be a partnership. I mean, it
should be.
It should be a partnership. Okay,
but there has to be a beginning. There has to be. I think I might agree with Katrina.
Right. Because and
I think I might. Katrina,
Because this is the way I see it. A good man who is worthy of a woman being a support system for him is he is taking her wants, dreams, aspirations, goals, everything into consideration in what he's working towards as a unit. I'm not saying he in what they're working towards. And you see this man is producing results. He's getting done what you want to get done. Then you support him in that. How could you not?
Okay, wait. Okay, because he's about to jump out the chair.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying I agree.
With relationships
Are reciprocal. They're reciprocal.
Right.
I mean, you've got to be taking care of each other, supporting each other. It can't be like one supporting, one's not.
Absolutely.
But then
we're starting at the beginning stage, though.
Right. But then as we evolve, you have to look at reciprocity because it's required, but it's not a tit for tat.
It can't be. It's not keeping score.
Right. It's not a tit for tat. It's not keeping score. And I may do these things for us as a unit. I may do these things for you, but I don't need you to do those exact same things for me.
And
I need you to reciprocate in another way.
Absolutely. And sometimes it's going to feel like you're doing more because that's just the season.
Right.
And you got to be okay with that. And I think people run into problems with that.
Well, think about it. It's not 50-50. It's very rare 50-50. I mean, it's going to be 30-70 one way or 60-40 the other way. It goes back and forth like a seesaw. I mean, there are times that
T just took the mic. 70, 30 over here.
Sometimes, you're giving more. Sometimes you're receiving more. And that's the way it should be. You can't always give or always receive.
Absolutely.
No,
and like
totally
I said, no, it's not a tit for tat thing. It's not a scorekeeping type of thing. It's okay. At this time and on this day at this time, you need the support. I'm giving it to you. On this day at that time, I need support. He's giving it to me. It's like I said, it's not scorekeeping. It's just supporting each other the way it should be.
Right.
Somebody just said a relationship.
No, it can't be.
It can't be 50-50.
No, a relationship.
Is that you, Katrina? Because Katrina is keeping bars.
Katrina.
Okay.
And I agree with that. A relationship can't be 50-50. A relationship should be 100-100. Each one of us giving 100% effort.
Or if you're a selfish
ambitiously.
Man. I want to be 70-30 though.
But we're not giving.
No,
we're not
30.
We're not giving 100% in the same aspect.
Is that where you're coming up? Because I'm trying to understand what you're coming up. Because you just said 100-100. So both are giving 100.
Absolutely. 100%. I'm giving 100%, and I have a path, and this path is going to get us there, and I'm putting 100% effort into that. And where I need support, I need you to put 100% effort into that.
I don't.
And we're going to get there together, side by side.
Everyone can give 100% every single day.
No,
because I mean, if someone's having a bad day, they're down for whatever reason, they had a bad day at work or an argument with someone in their family, they're not probably giving 100% on that day. And so the person who cannot give 100% that day, if they're given, okay, like I said, bad day at work, fight with some of their family, and they're at the 30% right now, then the partner should be giving 70 to make up that deficit. And like maybe the next day, next week, whatever, he's going through something and he's down, like he's at 40. So then she would be giving 60 to lift him up. No?
But you're starting at half. You should wake up in the morning saying, I'm giving 100%. Both of you. Everybody should wake up. I'm giving 100%. You may not make that goal, but you should set your standard. I'm putting in 100% today.
Doctor's getting the gas face. You remember that song? The gas face?
The
third base. No, nobody's waking up like that.
Why not? I do. I wake up every morning. I'm giving 100% into whatever I have to do today as far as my career, whatever I have to do as far as my relationship. I'm putting 100% of myself into it.
Katrina, she said, I may be at 60% one day. She's saying what I'm thinking. So she's saying T is absolutely correct. I agree with T, and I agree with Katrina. Yeah,
But do you
every
wake
day
up?
is never going to be 100%.
But do you wake up in the morning and say, "Oh, I'm only going to give 60% today"? No, but you may land there.
But I'm not.
But
I'm not waking up saying I'm going to give you 100% though.
Why not?
I just don't.
So I'm going to come short. I'm going to fall short today.
I don't think
anyone plans on falling
Yes,
short.
Right.
I don't think anyone wakes up thinking,
But it happens.
No, I don't think anyone wakes up thinking, you know what? I'm only going to give 20% today. I don't think anyone wakes up thinking that.
Well, then why wouldn't you wake up saying I'm giving 100% today?
Okay, I don't think anyone wakes up thinking I'm only going to give 20%. I think they wake up feeling that way. Not they plan on it. It's just life happens.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Right.
Yes, absolutely. Couldn't.
But the mindset of giving 100% can still be there. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with waking up saying I'm giving 100%? You may land at 65 or 70.
Dog is he's determined to. You may not feel. Yeah, you're not.
Marriage and relationships should be 100-100.
Every time you go to the gym,
50-50 is
every
in
time
divorce.
you go to the gym,
50-50 is divorce.
No, it's not. Every time you go to the gym, are you like, I don't want to give 100%?
Absolutely.
No.
I may not land there, but that's my mindset
going in. You might not even be in 100%
in.
type of mode when you wake up and you go. You're just not. So, somebody says, I agree with Doc. The day starts with me doing my best. So Katrina, that's 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
You may not land there through the day.
Best, yes.
Yeah.
We don't wake up at 100%.
Yeah. I think
that's a mindset. That's a mind.
Roommate. Yes, Christine.
50-50 is a roommate.
Right.
Ooh.
Absolutely. We're both giving 100%. So,
but again, that's from our lens because I actually know some relations that are 50-50. Like they actually have stuff down and it works for them. They're still married. They still go on vacation. They do everything together and that's how they like it. And it works for them. So I don't, everybody has different ways of doing or having a successful relationship.
Right.
So,
but
I think we to sit there and say, hey,
I think even when you're putting your money in one pot and you're doing 100% and you're being financially transparent and everything, I think both the man and the woman should have some money saved on the side. Yeah. You should have something saved on the side. And it should be no secret that you have something saved on the side.
Should you tell the person how much you have in that?
You don't have to. It's like
if they ask you, what do you tell them? Hey, how much you got over in the side? So what do you say?
How much do you need?
Why would you ask?
Yeah, why would you ask?
Some people, we're in this great relationship. I should be able to.
All our bills are getting paid. Right. We're saving together. You have yours over here a little bit. I have mine. If she want to surprise you with $1,000 weekend trip, and then and she's planning for it a couple months, and then it comes out of the joint bank. Oh, where'd that $1,000 come from? She should be able to do that on her own. He should be able to do that on his own without you knowing. I mean,
I guess
if a woman,
if I want to be nosy and be like, well, how much you got in there?
Are you gonna ask a woman what's in her purse? Let me see what's in your purse.
No.
Are you going? If she asks you,
if she asks you, in person, she gives me permission. No
permission. I would.
Are you okay? Are you giving permission to go in your wallet? If she says, "How much money you got in your wallet?" Are you being
no problem there.
Transparent with that?
I wouldn't go in my man's wallet.
I mean, I wouldn't if you ask. If that's my woman, why do I like? Yeah, baby, take you that 100. That's you.
Mm-hmm. But you got 700 in here. So, run your pockets, run that wallet. So, I mean, it shouldn't matter. I mean, how much you got over there? How much you need? I'm not going to see you without.
He said she would never. Hey, that's another thing. Are you the type of person that let your spouse struggle? Like it amazes me that people be like, I ain't giving her. I'm like, that's your woman.
No,
that's your man.
No, because that's my struggle too. No, I'm not going. No,
so many times we see that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I can't see that.
If you're together,
so if they have a bill that needs to be, let's say they need a bill, the electric bill, and it's $342.19.
Okay.
19 cents. Do you pay it? If they're like, man, baby, hard times. Can you pay that electric bill?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you pay that?
Yeah, I did. If we're together, yes.
So you have to be together.
We're together. Okay, the thing is, here's my thing.
What? Okay, go ahead.
Here's my thing. So if we're in a relationship and I care about you and you care about me, your pain is my pain. So I don't want you to hurt, because hurting you hurts me, hurts our relationship.
Absolutely. Your struggle is my struggle.
So if I don't care about you, it's gonna be like, oh, sorry, you got that bill you can't pay. If I don't care. But if I care about you, then yes, I'm gonna help you out. If I'm not gonna help you out, why am I with you? Why are we in a relationship? Now, if it's a continual thing that every single month you're short, it's like, what are you doing with your money? What kind of decision are you making? What's going on?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be anyone's ATM.
Hell no, what, Christine?
You're
not paying the light bill?
What did I say? $342.19, or that's it? You ain't. Hey, she's like, no, I ain't paying that. I got. Hey, Christina, at least gonna pay the 19 cents.
She'll buy some candles. I'll get some candles.
Oh, that's your man, Christine.
You gonna invite him over? Because come stay with me for a minute till you get back on your feet.
You let them stay. They ain't leaving. You know how that goes.
Okay.
How many times that happened during the pandemic? You let somebody come over. Man, there was a lot of roommates during the pandemic.
Right.
People were not leaving.
Ooh, that's a nightmare.
What happened to you?
No.
I would pay it, but when I start feeling like I'm being taken advantage of, then that's when I stop. Right. That's a wrap. That's Katrina. I get you there. Yeah.
Damn, y'all.
I mean, so do you have?
Y'all are cold-blooded.
Do you have a discussion at times?
You don't want to tell what's in the secret stash.
About financial management. You don't want to tell about the
secret stash. Then you're mad about paying $340 and 19 cents. I can't.
But I mean, I'll pay it, and then we're gonna have a conversation about money management. And
right. Well, she could have lost her job, got laid off.
Well, okay, well then that would explain it. Okay. But if none of that is the case, then what's the plan going future? Yeah.
And she might need that Gucci bag.
And that's part of being a support system for each other. She might need the Gucci bag. Yeah. Okay.
Christine said, my man and my husband are different.
Her man, no. Husband, yes.
Well, you just said it. For you,
it's
okay. But for you, if we're in a
relationship and we're committed to all that, then yeah, I'm gonna help him out.
Okay.
I have him in the past.
Oh, damn.
He lost his job, and so I helped him out.
Yeah, that's a good woman.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, hey.
Say that again.
I said, yeah, I
am. Somebody said every month your light bill needs. What's the plan for you to get? You're the plan. You're the plan.
Not an ATM.
Oh man! All right. Our last ones. We go. It's almost like, what should you be dating if if you got bills?
If you lose your job, it's one thing. It's totally different.
I mean, you may get injured. You may break a knee.
Read this one, Doc.
You got to zoom that up. There's a lot of percentages in there.
43% of boys are raised by a single mother. 78% of teachers are female. So close to 50% of boys have 100% feminine influence at home and 80% feminine influence at school. Toxic masculinity isn't the problem. The lack of masculinity is.
I would say lack of positive male influences is the problem. Yeah. Well, I kind of dance around that word role model because positive influence.
I'm gonna call you out about that, Doc.
What?
Because you said role model for John Morant.
Well, these aren't kids. They're not kids. They're grown men. There's a difference between kids and grown men. I mean, if you're
22
grown,
is still
you're a grown ass man.
Oh,
you're making millions.
Okay, but let me finish.
We're talking about kids in school with teachers.
That's fair.
Okay, so that's a difference. That if you're grown, you can aspire to be like someone else.
Okay.
But a kid, because role models can go either way, but you need positive, active male influence in your life to show a boy
how to be a man.
And a woman can't teach a boy how to be a man.
Sure.
I agree. So what does the single mother does if that's not around? Where does she go and seek that positive?
She has to have brothers, uncles, cousins.
It could be in different states.
And you have to have some positive males in your life somewhere. Everyone does. somewhere. And if you don't, you seek that.
I was gonna say,
and you find it. You go to Big Brothers or organizations like that where kids can find mentors and have positive male influence on their life. I think any kid coming up needs a positive male and a female influence in their life.
I agree with that, and it's so important.
It is,
and you can kind of tell the difference. Even in the barbershop, you can tell the difference with, especially boys who are raised solely by mothers,
yeah,
and really lack the positive male influence.
What differences do you see?
Worldly outlooks, just the outlook about life, about what it takes to be a man. What's their aspirations of being a man?
So do you think they express themselves too emotionally, or they're too in touch with their emotional feminine side?
I don't even think it's like that. I just think it's the lack of. It's weird. Like, even I know it's like sometimes with my son's, some of his friends that are, it's just they're not in tune. They don't have that male to show them what steps it takes to become a man. And there are certain steps, whether or not how you treat women,
right?
How you go about in talking, shaking a man's hand,
right? Eye contact, firm grip,
the grip,
yeah.
So there are, okay, we're gonna get to that. That's good. So there are degrees to it, and I think those are important factors that go into being a man. Like you said, just a handshake,
right?
Just a handshake,
right? It means a lot, man to man, but not knowing that, as most women don't know the importance of that man to man. And it takes a man, and
we know because when you meet another man, how important is that initial, introduction is. It's very important.
So,
you can tell.
So if you get a little limp handshake, do you say, "Oh, he was raised by a woman"?
No, you don't say it like that. But
I mean, do you think that?
Damn, Doc. Doc thinks that. I don't.
I'm just asking a question.
With handshakes, I had men shake my hand like this. I'm like, oh, what was that, Flippy?
Damn.
Right.
Damn, T. Yeah, T went there. I guess you got a point, but no.
What was the comment about toxic men?
What was it again?
The toxic men are not whole.
Oh, absolutely, and yeah, and that should be avoided at all costs, especially around your kids. Not the toxicity. I mean, you have to be very careful what elements you expose your kids to in their formidable years, because they're not really paying attention. They pay attention about half of what you say, but they're really watching
20% of what you say,
and they're watching what you do and how you move.
That's why we have to watch what our children listen to, what they consume, exposed to. It's important. I mean, we want to think that they can separate it. Shit, adults can't separate certain stuff.
Right. But they're watching you.
Yeah.
And if you're walking the talk, then if you're saying something and they see it reinforced by your actions, they're gonna say, "Yeah, that's what's up," and that's gonna have a positive influence on
or negative
their upbringing.
If you have
or negative, yeah.
There's things that my son said. I didn't think he was watching.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
and
I didn't think, he's too young to understand that.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So we got to, as fathers, role models, mentors, man, we have got to be conscious, of what we put out in the universe. So
how do we adjust for that? If a child is raised by a single mom, his teachers are female, do you think social skills with other boys?
I think it has to be an adult.
Yeah.
It can't be other boys, because what are they going to teach you? when
But is that
when
what
I
I'm
learned
saying?
for boys my age back then, it was the wrong message.
No, but what I'm saying is it going to affect your interaction and your social skills with your peers? Would it affect your interaction and your social skills and ability with your peers, being that you don't have that masculine influence?
That's a lot there, though.
But then that you could have that toxicity around, if a kid's growing up with around a lot of toxicity,
that's
guns, drugs, profanity.
I was going to say that if
gangs,
it's a negative influence, because we have seen especially in our community, the effects of a negative. And so just because they're adult doesn't mean it's always going to be a positive.
Right.
So we have to really be aware. It starts with the woman knowing she can't do it all. My daughter is a single mother raising a 17-year-old black man. She makes sure he is influenced by positive black male role models, her brothers, grandpas, uncles, and cousins.
There you
go. Kudos.
That's it.
Absolutely.
That's the key right there.
Absolutely. Yes.
What is that saying? Women raise daughters and love sons.
Oh, yeah.
They have to have positive and healthy relationships with men that emulate the values and character you desire for your son or daughter. True. Very true. Very well stated.
Guys, we have reached the end, man. Great show, man.
It was good discussion. We appreciate the comments you guys chiming in. It's really interactive.
Yes, and you guys can you can keep commenting and let's keep the conversation going. But yes, finding resolutions to these are questions that are that are out there, and there is a lot of, unfortunately, single mothers doing the best they can. So they need more of us.
Right. And I saw this in my own grandson. My daughter's doing a great job raising him, but his dad isn't the best influence, somewhat toxic. And I realized,
I hope he ain't watching.
He's 12. If he's watching, he's watching. It is what it is. I don't. He can't dispute it. So he's 12 years old now, and I realized about 6 years ago that I needed to step in and be that positive influence. I mean, and I take time, we spend time, we talk. He knows he can come to me with anything. I take time off to make sure that he knows I'm acknowledging that. And sometimes he just said, let's have a guys' night. You and me. I'll drop everything.
Does your daughter mind you have a discussion? Everything's on the table, or certain things that she wants to probably be the one to?
No, she wants him to have a relationship with his grandpa, and she'll call me dad. You need to come get him. You need to talk to him about this, that, and the third. You need to let him know what's up, how things really are. And I'll take him. We'll go and we'll chop it up. He's 12. It's time for him to learn how to drive now. So we're starting with that.
Birds and the bees yet, or?
Oh yeah, yes, we got there.
Am I wrong? Because I haven't had that talk with my son yet.
What?
Do I need to? Okay.
And to take birds and the bees a little further, you have to, just like you would tell a young woman, you have to value and look at your body as a prize, as a temple, and you don't just give yourself up to anyone for anything.
You say we're talking to boys, like absolutely,
yes, absolutely.
Oh, I'm firm about that. Just because we're boys don't mean that we just supposed to just be, no. It's not the cool thing to do, It's those conversations are very important, especially today.
And at that age, boys are asking, what does it take to get a woman?
Yes.
And my grandson asked me that, and I told him, don't worry about what it takes to get a woman.
You don't need to know,
or a girlfriend. I said, you worry about being the right person. And eventually, your girlfriend, your woman will come. Be the right man.
I told my son, when you're 21, perfect for your age. I'm in la la land. He's growing too fast.
You're in la la land.
I am.
There's a lot.
I know. I
You're
know.
looking at the world through rose-colored
know.
glasses because he's already there. Where's he at right now?
Hey, he is.
Where's your son right now?
He's better be at home sleep.
He's with his girlfriend.
Hey.
You didn't get him a banana and show him how to properly apply a prophylactic. Hey, you gotta have that. What do you want him to learn how to use a rubber in school?
Okay, point taken, but okay.
We call you Grandpa.
Hey.
I'll push you in a blanket. A baby blanket.
Just focus on sports and we good.
So what if no?
We focus on sports.
We
focus on
he
sports.
focuses on sports,
Women who do
right?
sports.
And as he focuses on sports, women focus on athletes.
Right. And there are women who also.
And girls really focus on athletes that are doing good in school, and he's ripped, and look at him run. Ooh, he's strong.
Okay, no. Right. We gonna end it right.
Right.
Yeah.
He's on the showcase.
Okay.
So
Show you right.
show him how to apply a prophylactic properly.
Yeah.
What if you had a daughter and she was 15 and said, "Dad, I want to get birth control"? How do you handle that? Now, I had a daughter.
Make an appointment.
She told you that?
Yes.
Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not.
What?
What?
No?
No.
Why not?
Hell, how about this? Hell no.
She's going to take another route. She's going to take another route if you tell her no.
No, you're right, but I would have to have a couple drinks first.
No, that's the wrong thing to do.
Well, it might be. Dude, I can't handle. Listen, no, I don't want my no. See, man.
I had that conversation. I got one daughter.
When I was in school, I wasn't thinking about
sex. They do.
Kids
some
have
of us
sex.
didn't. Well,
Come on, B.
Okay.
I know you're all right. God, all right. Next, yeah, all right. Damn it.
Who did?
Okay. All right. On that note, sorry guys, we kind of got off topic and got mad. Yeah. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. This is Shop Culture every Tuesday, 8ish. We here.
Yes, we here. And we'd love hearing from you.
What age we got to teach young people talk to them about sex? What age?
13.
13?
Well,
hell no. 17.
You talk about touching from the very beginning.
Oh, absolutely.
Inappropriate touching from the very beginning.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
you talk about when they start showing interest in boys at all, about daughters, talk about limitations and boundaries and things like that. And if once she's a period, make sure she is, if you think about having sex, make sure she's protected.
Is there a difference between the age you taught your boy as opposed to your daughters?
My son, his dad took care of that.
But still, was there a certain age? Or you guys around the same?
I think it's probably around the same age.
Puberty.
Okay. Well, usually isn't that girls are usually faster than
12, 13.
Yeah, around 12, 13.
both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
My son was like, what are her intentions? What does she want?
True that. All right, y'all. Thanks again. Shop Culture.
See you about a month.
She's gone.
Yeah, I'm gone again.
She's going to Houston.
No, I'm going to New York this time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Where you staying?
I'll be in Niagara Falls.
Oh, wow.
So, for about 3 weeks.
You can go up to the Toronto?
Of course. Je parle français.
Come on. You need to go to Montreal. Go to Montreal. All right, y'all. Thanks again.
All right, y'all. We appreciate you.
I don't know why I always do that. I just point.
Thanks
I just like to
for tuning
point. I don't know why I do that. Go on.